people who believe that ventriloquism has been around a long, long time.
In Egypt, it was always known as one of the sort of the ancient black arts, you know, the belly talkers.
Father Guido Sarducci used to think that, you know, all the early apostles were ventriloquists, because when you look at the Last Supper, they all got their hands behind each other's backs.
According to historians, the oracle at Delphi, the high priestess who used to make prognostications about what was coming in the future, to the stone idols that would speak to her, apparently was a ventriloquist herself.
Moses is one of the priests of the Temple of Karnak. Remember, he was a prince of Egypt first before he became Moses. So he had to go through the priesthood. Ventriloquism was taught at the Temple of Karnak, which gives you a whole new spin on the burning bush talking, doesn't it?
The thing I love the most about ventriloquism is what a powerful tool it is for getting across just about any message. I wasn't about to go back to Catholic school, and there was no way I was ever going to make a shrub talk. It's hard enough just keeping Juanita in line. But I still felt we were onto something. It was time to pay a visit to Dr. Tom.
So, is a cigar just a cigar?
And is a ventriloquist puppet just a ventriloquist puppet? Well, let me ask you, does it seem like sometimes that Juanito is in charge? Are you losing control of what's going on?
Oh boy. I don't feel that I am never in control. But he does surprise me.
Do you have any sense of why you developed a male figure? Any way you see that fitting into who you are or your own development?
Because I'm good looking?
Well, you are good looking. That's true. But I wanted to know her answer for what she thinks.
Go, Hori.
Well, you know, I think it ties in perhaps to the Mexican culture. I mean, Mexican men can say what they want, when they want. He can be the complete and total Mexican part of me, I think, and everything that I value about that culture. And I can be, you know, the American part of me where, you know.
That seems so wonderful that then when you don't really fit fully in either of the two main cultures that are yours, where do you go with that so that it has some place to live? I began in a group private practice in Grand Rapids in about 1977. And when I had occasion to see a couple children, I was thinking, what could I use that would be able to be a useful tool to connect with them, to engage their interest, to be able to reach into their hearts and get from them material that we need.
Do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yeah, I have a brother and a sister.
You have both?
Yep.
Wow, are you lucky?
Sometimes.
Even though my credentialing is in psychology, many times I will receive a referral of, are you the guy that does the stuff with the ventriloquism?
I'm a dummy, I know, but you're a real dummy. And your mouth squeaks. Oh, golly. I don't know if I should ever come out again. I feel pretty bad.
No,
That's
you're
not
so cool.
good. Would you still be my friend?
Yeah.
Wow. But are there things that you can't do that others can do?
Yeah.
And you have others that still stay your friends even though you can't do everything?
Yeah.
Sometimes when I'm working with a child will show an interest in doing some ventriloquism, or I will even ask if the interest hasn't come, would you like to see how Daniel works? Again, that indicates the specialness of the relationship. How many times has he seen a ventriloquist who also said, well, here, how about if you try it? Okay, we'll get you over here.
Okay.
Okay. And hold him there, and then we can get the stick.
Okay. Hi, Dr. Tom.
Well, hi, Daniel. How are you doing today?
Good.
Guess whose lap are you on today?
I'm on Dylan's lap.
Yeah. What do you think about Dylan? How do you like him?
He's really cool.
He's really cool, huh? He's a real cool dude for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you really like him, huh?
Yep.
What makes him really cool?
He plays hockey.
All right. I've had some children that, as they develop some interest in puppets, they gained in stature in their family and in their school. They bring it to show and tell, and where they had no place they could call their own, no place they could stand on as their own ground, they could then become known as the one who has that little puppet. And I think a number of the ventriloquists we all know and have heard about of the Edgar Burtons and the Paul Winchell's have probably had a similar kind of thing where they are creating a character unique to something going on inside of them. And that's usually what really good art is when it's really coming from the heart of the artist.
1, 2, 3.
Do I think ventriloquists are nutcases? Ugh, it's so close to home.
It reminds me of the schizophrenic poem, Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm schizophrenic, and so am I.
I ain't going in there with you.
Why not?
Because you take up all the room.
I do not. Now, look, we don't have to fight.
You do so.
Now, wait a minute, Jerry. I do not.
You do so. Now, look.
You do, I do not.
You do so.
Now, wait a minute. Just 1 minute.
Hey, what's going on around here? What's going on?
Oh, for goodness.
I don't want to say that we're schizophrenic. Please, don't get that feeling whatsoever. But you can believe, you can become a believer.
You're a ventriloquist?
Ventriloquist.
Ventriloquist.
Because I could have been a fire eater, but I could only do one show.
When I was very young, I was so shy, even with girls, that I used to use Jerry to make dates for me. Jerry would actually talk to these young ladies and say, he really likes you, he thinks you're beautiful, he wants to take you out. And I'd say, Jerry, shh, be quiet, don't say that. Come on, you stop that. You know you like her. You know you think she's beautiful. And through Jerry, they would laugh and he would say, would you go out with him if he asked you? And I would actually use the dummy and ventriloquism to get myself to be more relaxed with young ladies that I wanted to be with.
She's in love with him, Charlie. Why, tonight when she couldn't pay her check, he was the one she thought of.
Well, it could have been you if you weren't so tongue-tied.
Oh, I know, but I never can think of the right words.
I could. You should let me tell her.
Oh, I'm sick and tired of you saying everything that I want to.
We had made a breakthrough. Dr. Tom told us that we had to initiate a concrete connection with those sympathetic to our need for self-actualization and empathetic there-ness. In other words, we had to get out more. We had never been to the convention, and the air in the room was electric. 500 ventriloquists, 1,000 personalities. Think about it. We were surrounded by the friends we'd made on our travels and the living legends of ventriloquism. We had definitely come to the right place.
I have wanted to meet you for a long time.
Hi, I'm Ross Perot.
And you sound fabulous. I do have your family portrait.
Your hearing aid.
Yeah. Is
That's
it your,
old age. Did you?
Is it your hearing aid?
I don't
It's giving
have
that
a
sort of
hearing
feedback?
aid. I don't have a hearing aid.
It's hard.
Stop it, that was you.
This is our 21st convention, and I've made all of them, and Jerry's made all of them, which goes to show you how sick we both can get.
Yeah, absolutely. You know,
Anywho.
I just bought them today. Yes, I just bought them. Right, yes.
Oh, they have some great stuff.
Thank all of you.
First convention, I see the red dot.
Yeah, it's my first convention.
Having a good time?
I'm having a great time.
Yeah, you got to come back every year.
Have you come?
Every one of them.
You think that ventriloquism is going to be passed on to different?
Oh, sure. That's the idea. That's the whole idea.
Jenny does a lot of open mic nights around Chicago for kids, talent shows, and what? The Leisure Center. Yeah, so she's getting a lot of experience at this age, a lot more than I even did at that age.
I have a song I'm doing in a junior competition. You want me to do that?
Would you like to do it now? Or do you want to wait?
Go ahead, Jen.
Can I do it?
Sure.
I don't have a music.
Well, how about doing Together at Last?
Together at last, together forever. We're tying a knot, they never can sever. I don't need sunshine now to turn my skies to blue. I don't need anything but you.
When it clings to LA. He's got the whole world in his hands. He got the whole wide world in his hands.
Would you finish it? Oh, sure. First thing that I bought was a home study course on ventriloquism to see if I really wanted to do this. It was really kind of funny because I was at work and I'm a pipe fitter and I work with this real other burly pipe fitter. He's my partner. And so I would be practicing all this na-na-na, nee-nee-nee, na-na-na. And they're all laughing, you know, saying, oh, he's going to be a ventriloquist. Well, oddly enough, 1 year later, I was at his wedding and the disc jockey didn't show up. And there was a big lull after the dinner, and he said, did you bring anybody with you? And I said, I have Nelson out in the car. He said, go get him. So I went and got Nelson, and I entertained at his wedding for about 30 minutes. So it was a lot of fun. So Nelson, how many times you been married?
I've been married 4 times.
4 times. They say you married one of your wives because her husband died and left her $1 million.
That's a lie. That's a great big lie. I would have married her regardless of who left her that money.
Hello?
Hi, Mom.
Yeah. Auntie Loris? Auntie Loris, can you hear me?
Hi, Juanita.
How are you?
Fine.
Juanita wants to tell you about somebody that he met.
Who?
I need a Mexican.
Is that right? A Mexican ventriloquist?
Yes, his name is Nacho.
Does he have a doll or something?
Yeah, he works his own.
How does that thing look?
He looks like a guy. Not as cute as I am, but you know.
Well, nobody's as cute as you are.
And we're gonna go to a party right now.
Oh, good.
Okay?
Yeah, but don't wear that outfit.
No, which one should I wear?
I think the red one.
Okay.
Even though the black one, it's nicer looking. Well,
You think so?
you can have a choice.
All right?
Okay.
We'll talk to you later.
Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Be good.
Yeah, you too.
Bye. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Just let it go,
Chiquita, those fake tears.
Well, my dream someday is to maybe take Sherry Lewis's place one day and have like a variety show also. So I would love that, and I just keep on working and see. Maybe one day I'll be able to.
There's no question that they cost more because they're the far superior.
But I mean, I'd say, like,
figure.
Have you tried carving wood? Do you have any idea?
My name is Lizzy, and my favorite color is red.
Yeah, Oh, I was gonna work it. But if you cross me, look what happens.
You know what I always liked that you made still? My favorite thing?
What's that?
The leprechaun that you sold to some rich guy. You were never going to sell it, and then the guy finally offered you the
It was
proper
a good
price.
offer. I mean, you know, everybody, you got your price.
Lewinsky. She's ready. They want to believe that you're split or that you have this thing where you have to have an extension of yourself or you have to in order to be what you are, and that's the perception that everybody has. So if that's what they want, then that's what I wanted to give them.
I get to play with it.
Ja, ich kann gar nicht sagen, wie froh ich bin, dass ich hier in Fort Mitchell, Kentucky sein darf.
No, I don't have a bill. I haven't eaten yet.
Oh, okay. When you eat and you get your budget, sign it.
What if I eat across the street? It don't matter?
Okay.
Then I have to pay here?
No, then you have to pay there.
Oh, what'd I do?
I thought you put a new battery in that hearing aid of mine.
Hey, Juan, you know what you call two Mexicans playing basketball?
No, what do you call it?
Juan on Juan.
Juan on
Get it?
Yeah.
That's
got
good.
it.
You got it?
It lives in your head.
So right?
It's all right.
See.
How are you, Nacho?
Good.
Let's sing Sandra a song.
Okay.
Ranchero style.
No, let's sing a romantic song.
Oh, I know what it is. Come here,
What?
come here, come here.
You want another tequila first?
No. Oh, you got tequila?
No.
Hey, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. You don't want tequila.
No, to kill that song. You know.
To kill this-
You want to kill that song.
I get
You
it.
know, in Spanish,
He's always
tequila.
joking, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
You got it? You know, tequila.
I get
like
it.
Tequila Mockingbird. That's why he
Gosh,
died.
it sounds silly. Yeah.
Tequila Mockingbird. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Because
Okay, so-
tequila can kill you.
What should we sing?
Because I had an uncle that was an alcoholic.
Natural.
And he died.
What are we going to
You know
sing?
how he died?
Now, how did he die?
He accidentally drank a quart of varnish. He died, but man, what a finish.
Get out of here. Go away.
I'm gone.
See you later.
Bye-bye. Take
Check it
care.
out. Okay, adios.
Adios.
Bye, Nacho.
All those jokes. All those jokes. Do you get it? Do you get it? All those jokes? Of course I got it. What does he think I am?
Why don't you just finish your meal?
Greasy.
Greasy?
Look, will you please stop this nonsense and just eat your eggs?
Okay, I will. I'm going to use a little salt. Just a little salt right here.
But not too much.
Oh, give it to me. Just a little bit.
You're using too much.
No, I love...
You're going to have too much.
You're right. I got too much. Here, you eat them.
Oh, no, I'm not going to eat them. Not sorry. You wanted salt? I warned you not to use so much salt on your eggs. I happen to be an expert on eggs.
Well, you should be. You laid enough of them.
You don't like puppets? You like me? You do? I'm a different kind of puppet? I like you too? Who's she? Is that your girlfriend? No? You're not his girlfriend? What's her name? It's your cousin? Phyllis, what did you do to your hair?
I just said it.
You said it? What time's it gonna go off?
We have the same sense of humor, so that's why I think our relationship works more than most people's do, because we can relate to each other, and he'll be thinking something and I can finish a line that he's saying because
it's getting scary.
We
It's
just
getting
interact
real
so
scary.
well.
It's kind of like working with your puppet. Because
You're saying I'm a dummy?
Thank
you.
This lady came up to me and said, I really liked your show, but I'm deathly afraid of those things. And I said, why are you afraid of them? You watch too many movies? Do you see too many Twilight Zones? What happened? And she's like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just afraid of them. So I said, did you ever see one close up? Because most people have never even seen a ventriloquist live, let alone seeing the figure like right in front of them. So I brought her in the back, and I let her touch it. And after she just went, and it was like a big deal to do it. And then after she touched it, she's like, oh, gee, thanks. I feel better. Gee, thanks a lot.
I started ventriloquism because in the past I had tried piano and dance, and it just wasn't me. I could never get into it, playing the piano. It never clicked with me. And then I found ventriloquism. I was like, oh my goodness, this was an art that I could, be myself. And because I'm a goofy kind of person, I'm very outgoing, and I knew I could just be myself and just have a good time with it. And I enjoy it so much better because, just be wild and crazy, just be goofy. So that's why I love so much about it, because I just, it's great.
Say, go, go, here, go, 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 just go, we're going, here,
Good to see you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I like your hat.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
We're split now. I've got me and he's got him. The neat part about it is I can use my own voice. Yeah, it doesn't sound too good though, does it?
I don't know what I'm going to do about my voice.
Are you going to go swimming, Conrad?
No, I'm not a ducky. I'm a parrot, so I'm not interested in the water.
I want to be a lifeguard.
You want to be a lifeguard?
Yeah.
You can see the pretty girls.
I feel pretty happy now that I'm 72 and able to do all these fun things. Well, anyway, this is my octopus. What shall I name him? He's kind of new.
He's a good dog.
That's a beautiful dog.
Yeah.
Thank you.
My name is Rogue.
killed.
You've had a bad day.
I've had a really bad day.
A, B, C.
Oh yeah, get one. I got it. A, B, C, D, H, B, O.
No. Not HBO.
I got cable.
I don't care if you got cable.
The convention was like a reunion with a family I never knew I had. And it made me realize I owe Juanita a great deal. Any life I've given him, he's given back to me 100 times over. I'm more myself with Juanita than I could ever be without him. I don't expect it to make much sense to anyone else, but it works for me.
I'll take the legs from some old table. I'll take the arms from some old chair. I'll take the neck from some old bottle. And from a horse I'll take the head. I'll take the hands and face from off the clock. And baby, when I'm through, I'll get more loving from the dumb dummy than I ever got from you. Some legs, get me a chair, and a bottle too. Give me a horse, and give me some time, and baby, when I'm through, I'll take the legs from some old table. I'll take the arm from some old chair. I'll take the neck from some old bottle. And from a horse, I'll take the hair. I'll take the hands and the face from off the clock. And baby, when I'm through, I'll get more loving from that dumb dummy than I ever got from you. I get more loving from that dumb dummy than I ever got from you. Yeah, mama, I get more loving from a dummy than I get from you.